evening, everyone. I'm Buffalo Picker. I'm a reseller, a part-time reseller. I work for full-time for the federal government, and I'm a retired military. I'm joined again this evening with the Glass City Pickers. Say hello,
Hey,
Glass City.
everyone.
What's up, y'all?
I'm Tanya. This is Chris. We're Glass City Pickers. We are in Ohio filming this right now. And
We resellers too.
yeah,
We hustle too. Yes, sir.
Okay, so tonight we're gonna start off with basically this will be kind of catered to the new sellers that's trying to sell on eBay. We're gonna focus. We actually, well, both of us, Glass City Pickers and the Buffalo Picker, we sell on eBay, Amazon, and a couple other platforms. But we're gonna try to cater this show mostly for people that's trying to sell on eBay. And we got a couple topics we're going to try to go over tonight. Hopefully, we can cover them all. But I guess the first thing we can start out with is, how do we go out and find the products that we're going to try to sell on eBay? One of the locations I like to go to is the estate sale. It's a lot of feedback coming back from. Do y'all have your phone on over there?
Over in there.
no, it's no.
Okay, I'm getting feedback.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, but anyhow, we like to go to different spots too. We like to go to estate sales and garage sales, Salvation Army, you name it, they try to hit, We just was at a couple spots today. We went in and did some I guess you want to say some bin jumping.
Right.
We did a couple things like that today and yesterday. Was pretty successful. We got a few things out of there.
Okay, so most of the things that you all found, are you going to be able to sell it on eBay? Is this
strictly it was strictly for eBay.
Okay. Yeah, I know when I go out to estate sales, I may find one or two things to sell on Amazon depending on the condition, but majority of the items that I find is solely intended for eBay. And just the same as garage and yard sales as well.
Well, just like you said, the main platforms that you go hustle at, that's where that's gonna have to go anyway. If it's not new, you're not gonna be able to send it to Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So you go do a lot of thrifting. You go into the thrift stores, and that's just that simple. Spend
right.
Try to make a little bit.
So at the thrift store, were you all able to kind of find any electronics, or it was just basically clothes or whatever?
Well, when I looked at electronics, honestly, I didn't really see nothing good at none of the spots we went to.
Right.
I didn't feel it was like worthy enough to even worry about it, because you had to put pieces here and pieces there to mix and match everything there too. So I didn't even bother with it. I was really focused on trying to find some vintage shirts, some sports shirts and different stuff like that, polo shirts and stuff like that.
Right. So did you have any success or?
Yeah, we had some success with some nice shirts. I got a vintage one. It's really nice looking. I should have brought it in here. Yeah. It's kind of like an old bowler's shirt. It looks like it's all silky satiny.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah, we got we got a few things.
I've probably, I've been doing this for 2 years, a little over 2 years now, and I've probably been in, I don't know, maybe 3 thrift stores since I've been doing this. It's just something about the thrift store. I guess, when you got so many stores, it's like the thrift store become like the bottom picker instead of one of your top pickers. But I'm definitely trying this year to transition and get into those thrift stores too, because I know I'm losing money or missing out on making money by not going to these places.
Right.
Because there's some gems in there. You find some real good stuff down there, bottom feed, if you want to call it. Because, man, people give good stuff out, man. And you go spend a couple hours and you could get a shirt that I had, like a polo shirt that I got. We ain't paying number $3 for the shirt. And the shirt going for $25, $30.
Right.
It's basically, it was brand new.
Brand new.
Honestly. So you got that, like, whoa.
Yeah, I know people making money from it, but here in Atlanta, like I said, so many stores to, you definitely got to set your schedule up. And that's another thing I'm working on this year too is, it's scheduling. I don't know, if y'all got a schedule set up on how y'all go out and source and, determine what stores you're going to go to on Monday or Tuesday, or you're going to hit like garage sales on the weekend or whatever. But I'm trying now is to just lay out a plan for myself because, like I said, so many stores here to try to figure out which store is getting their products in on which day. And the only way I can find out this stuff is by basically, networking with the managers in the stores and finding out. In those days, I would try to go, and source those places. But like I said, the thrift stores, I haven't really crossed that bridge like I would like to.
We did find out last night. Where were we there last night?
Mm-hmm.
Last night I did ask on Mondays here, our thrift stores at Goodwills, they have a certain color they'll code the clothing with.
Right.
Those items are half off. So that's how we got a couple shirts. I mean, they really honestly look brand new.
Right.
Pristine condition that I'll be able to flip it and make at least $20 or $30 on them. But I did find out about that. So on Mondays is their day to do that here in Ohio, where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as like garage sales and stuff, we would probably honestly have to wait until the weekends, only because by the time I get off work, they're over with.
Right.
State sales we could go to.
We can hit them, but they 9 times 10, they coming up on Fridays. So we have to start hitting them Fridays on through the weekend. Them 2 days, 3 days, they might be open. So
right.
It's very, we have to go with the weather too, you know what I mean? Because we just had some bad weather here. So we have to go with the weather and we have to go with the flow, But
yeah. So what about have y'all ventured out to like the Salvation Army yet?
That's the one that I wanted to go to today.
We wanted to go there today, but we got to doing some other stuff. So that got put to the back burner. But, tomorrow is always blessing. You wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one place I had on my agenda to go to the whole last year, but I didn't go because one of the people that I network at my job, they was telling me like, hey, you military, they give you a certain percentage off on Wednesdays. And I was like, man, yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. But like I said, so many stores here, I just gotta get it on my schedule to go and basically check it out.
When you plentiful, it's you got the man.
Honestly, there's only one Salvation Army that I know of
close up
for a clothing store or like.
But we gotta go.
That's in Michigan.
We gotta go outside. We have to go outside to get where we want to get.
But we don't mind. You guys already know that. We don't mind driving.
We don't mind hitting that big red thing and get in there and go.
But definitely, we are opening up to more. Instead of don't get me wrong, we're still doing our Walmart, our TJ Maxx and things like that, but we're trying to venture out a little more into the estate sales, garage sales, thrift stores, the Goodwills, the Salvation Armies, things like that you never know of hidden gems are there.
But we got coming for our TJ Maxx Ray Dunn adventure, so we looking forward to getting that out there and letting people see what we're doing on that level. But we just try to get it how we can get it.
Right. Yeah, we just had Landshark Picker just dropped by, and just gave him a shout out. Thank you for coming by, Landshark.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we new to the social media network, and we trying to get our hands around this. I mean, we're not new with the reselling business, but we definitely new to this YouTube adventure, and we appreciate you for coming by.
Yep, thank
Definitely.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so like I said, with scheduling, definitely trying to get that set up. I have basically in front of me my vision board, and I have like Monday through Sunday of the things that I try to accomplish, and definitely got to get those thrift stores on there. At least, on the days that I know they're gonna have the discounts, is just try to get in there early and see what I can find.
Right.
Glad y'all have been in there and having success with it.
Yeah, we're not done because it's
You'll be in one for quite a while though, going through those.
yeah.
We're
We're
for a
a
good
little over an
hour. Yeah.
We were over there but that was like a few times. That yesterday was like one of our really times going in there and really getting going and digging. You know what I'm saying? We go in there and glance at a few things and everything. We copped a VCR, a two-headed, the DVD VCR up out of there.
Right.
So we went in there looking, but we didn't do like we did yesterday. It was really and it's some of the stuff they had was nice stuff in there too.
Right. Okay.
I go shopping there for myself. I never thought I would, but I'll buy some stuff up out of there.
So when you all go out and source these thrift stores or wherever you go to source for eBay, do y'all create a like what we call a death pile, or do y'all try to get that stuff listed within a couple of days?
It's hit or miss. I do. I pretty much yesterday, everything we got, I have pictures of. I've got it ready to go on.
Right.
Posted on eBay yet? No, but my redone is. All of that is. The clothing that we got, it's 50% done. I've got pictures of it. I've got it listed. It's just in a draft.
Right.
So I don't want to do that because we've done it before. And it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't put that on there for a month.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say that because I definitely have death piles. I mean, not a death pile. I have death piles of stuff that I need to list on eBay. And right now I got my son. I mean, I gave him a little break for like Christmas and New Year's and stuff, but he told me this week that he's gonna get back with me tomorrow, and we're gonna try to do some major listing for the next couple of weeks so we can get my eBay store back up to at least 500 items. Right. So, I mean, when you're dealing with Amazon, even though I know we're not going to do Amazon tonight, but when you're dealing with Amazon, it definitely could take your focus. But, I definitely got to refocus and get my eBay store back up to par.
Well, I gave ourselves, me and her, we took a challenge among ourselves. We trying to list 20 items a day.
Right.
If we can do that. Yeah, we trying to get us 20 at least.
I thought it was every couple days.
No, we're going to try to get us 20. We can do it. I really believe we can do it.
You got to
I did say, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Buffalo, but I did say a couple days.
I thought
but to transform it in my mind, I really want to do one every day or every day if we can. I really do.
Listing 5 to 10 things a day.
No, I think we can list 20.
Right.
I really do.
It's like I was saying is, there's nothing wrong with setting a goal. I mean, if you fall short, you just fall short, but at least you got a number you're looking at.
Right.
I mean, if I could get in 20 every other day, man, I could probably get rid of at least 2 of those death piles I got out there in the garage. I got a lot of stuff. I mean, I got clothes that I didn't even have to go out and source these clothes because like my son, he got shirts, polo, all the name brand shirts we still got tags on it. My wife got name brand stuff that she buy from Macy's that still have tags on it. And, if I wouldn't have got into the resale business, all that stuff would have been turned into Goodwill anyway. But now that I'm in the resale business, before she take anything to Goodwill, I go through it first to see if it got the tag on it, what kind of condition it is, what's the name brand.
Right.
I put that over in my death pile because I know eventually I'm going to list it on eBay and try to sell it, So that's part of the reason why I haven't been out to the thrift store because, I mean, I got
the thrift store in the garage.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I mean, my son got like tennis shoes, Nike and Under Armour and a couple of Adidas that he may have worn one time or probably haven't even worn, man. I'm like, we ain't getting those shoes away. Hey, I'm a reseller.
Our son has a lot of shoes too.
Yeah. I can even say I do, but I understand now being in this retail business, I don't look at it the same no more. Like
right.
So hey, I'm looking like, hey, if push come to shove, I got 3-4 pair of shoes I can put on there, get me a couple hundred,
You really, in this business and on the eBay platform, you can start out at home.
Right.
And do nice.
You
really can.
Yeah, just like I said, getting stuff from in your house. Just stuff in your house and just post it. You know what I'm saying? You never know, somebody might want it.
Got little kids out growing things.
Man.
There's new babies being born all the time.
Right.
That's what Deals for Deals do. That's what she do with her little baby boy. She posts stuff,
Yeah.
You have to.
Right.
Little extra income.
Yeah. So
hey Dawn.
Hi Dawn.
Oh, Dawn is here. Okay.
Yeah, she wants to know if we have an inventory system.
Yeah, but I have an inventory system, but I have my VA actually working on that system for me.
Like
I do.
And once I get it like I want it, then I'm gonna distribute it out to the people in my network. But yeah, I do have one. But I had made some changes to it where I requested some changes to it, and my VA, she is making those changes so that it'll reflect not only like the total amount of items that the return that you're getting on the item, but it's gonna actually calculate the whole net sum of all the items that you have listed, so that if you got, say, 60 items that are gonna bring you $5,000, then she creating another box that's gonna show the $5,000 and then actually showing like how close you get to that $5,000 when you're making those things. So she's setting that up for me. Matter of fact, I got to reach back out to her and see where she at with it.
I don't have an inventory system. I have it organized in room. I have a room in the house that we call our eBay Amazon room. I've got cupboards in there. There's shelving in there. I know what's in there, but as far as like a spreadsheet of anything or anything like that, no.
Yeah, you're gonna need, inventory sheet is good when you start getting the big numbers. Once you start hitting the 150 to 200 items in your store, you're gonna need to start getting your inventory system. And it's only gonna be able to help. And when it comes to tax time, that's another sheet that you can turn into your CPA to help out with getting your taxes done, to help out with your deductions and stuff like that. So it's definitely a plus to have one. Like I said, once I get the one that I'm working on, my VA working on done, I'm gonna disseminate it out to the people in my network.
So Big Time Buffalo Picker, Dawn's saying as a new eBayer, they're limiting her to 10 items or 500 a month. I don't recall that when I started.
Does she have a store?
Do you have a store, Dawn?
Or this free?
Oh, that could be the difference right there.
Even if it's free, they shouldn't limit her to 10 items. She should be limited to 50.
Right.
Yeah, that don't make no sense right there.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll wait for her to respond in here. So yeah, that's not right. It's not 10 items, it's 50 items. Yeah, it's 50 done.
For the free account?
Right. 50 items for the free account.
So I can't really do much.
So if you list 50 items in that 30 days and you sell 10, you can't go back and list 10 until you go into the next 30 days.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Oh, that makes sense.
So it's every 30-day breakdown. Yeah, that is how it was.
Maybe it might have been. I don't remember.
It's been so long.
Yeah, unless they don't came out. Well, I don't think Amazon come out with their new rules until around June. So eBay don't come out with their new rules. Thanks for the correction. I'm so focused on Amazon.
Hey, see, I told you, we got 2 stores.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't think that's the rule. I think the new rules come out for eBay in June, and I haven't seen or heard anybody say anything about new sellers with a free account being able to sell only 10 items.
I don't know. I know they did send some new stuff out for taxes and shows and things coming up in February and March. Yeah.
They said for the first month. They said for the first month, she said.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, I don't know.
Unless that just changed, that hasn't been the rule. The rule was 50.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen that done. So
gonna have to try to do
have to look into that after the show and see what's that.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking about eBay, let me tell you how you can get your eBay account suspended or closed real quick. And I'm not talking about selling bootleg items. I'm talking about cancellation. So when I started selling on eBay, I didn't understand the cancellation policy by eBay. I just jumped in eBay head first, knew I could sell, and I started buying items and pushing it all into a storage room with no organization. And people were ordering stuff. I couldn't find it. Some items I could find, some items I couldn't find. So I would just cancel the order. So not paying attention to the emails that eBay was sending me because they were giving me warnings. So when I hit my 4th cancellation, eBay hit me back and said, your account has been suspended for 6 months. And we're going to take you down from 500 item listing to 100 item listing. I'm like, they doing me wrong. What are they doing? Picking on me, And come to find out, when I went and finally actually read the policy, it was their plain black and white English that they do not like you to cancel order. If you have an item that's being ordered by a customer, you either have to ask that customer to cancel the order, or you got to go find that item, whether you go to Amazon to find it or go out to a store to find it. But eBay is not going to accept you as the seller canceling that item. And the reason it was given to me is because they look at that customer in your relationship as, if you cancel an order, that customer may never come back to the eBay platform. So that's why they so hard on cancellation. So I'm telling you, as new eBay sellers, do whatever you have to do to keep from canceling that order. If not, you're going to end up in the suspension, and then eventually they're going to cancel your account, and ain't nothing you can do about it. So definitely don't want to do that. I got my spanking, and I'm spread so everybody else won't get a spanking.
Hey, good info, big bro. Good info.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to say one thing on that note, and I don't know if it's because we're top rated or we've been in it for so long. It's happened to me only 2 times. A customer purchased something and eBay automatically sends them a letter saying your offer was accepted. Please pay the seller. So a day or 2 goes by, and then I send a letter through eBay saying, I'm ready to ship your item. Can you please pay? If you don't want it anymore, just please cancel. Well, 2 times it's happened. So now eBay, there's a drop down that comes up. I merely push that the buyer canceled. I've got the messages that I tried to get the payment, and I have never gotten dinged on it. I'm not saying to go out and do this as a new buyer or seller, because this could be because I'm top rated and I do have the messages in there back and forth. I'm trying to get the money, but I just cancel it as the buyer canceled it. I am not taking a ding for somebody that wanted to buy something and then change their mind and doesn't, can't change it.
Right. You there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got a call. I had to forward the call. Okay, so when right now, how many items do y'all have in y'all store, Glass City?
Right now I've got 142.
142.
Yeah.
And what's y'all goal for this year?
I would like to reach at least 400 or 500, honestly, for the year.
Okay. So
that's why I'm talking about 20 listings to every other day if we can.
And now
Right.
that we're getting into the thrift stores and the clothing, I don't sell clothes on there, so now I'm getting more into that, just trying to dabble in that a little bit, see how it goes.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, people, you go on YouTube, resellers are having great success by selling clothes. I mean, it's some people, that's all they do is just sell clothes and shoes, but my thing is I try to look at items and see what's going to bring me back the most profit. And I know electronics is like one of the tops, and then you got, some home appliances that, rank up there pretty good as well. So when I go out to estate sales and garage sales and yard sales, I mean, this is the kind of stuff I look for, like, VCRs, some old school radios, some recorders, cameras, depending on the pixel of the camera, those things actually still sell. So those, and one of my big money makers when I'm out at estate sales is figures. The expensive Franklin Mint figures and stuff like that. I have been in 3 or 4 estate sales with people just walking past the stuff, and I get it for $20, $25 and sell it for $150.
Yeah, that's great.
So that kind of stuff is what you want to, when you get out there, you want to get, not just be like focus in on books and DVDs and CDs and, other stuff. You want to kind of focus in on like what kind of figurines they got in this house. What they got in this house that still available that can carry a lot of value. I hear some resellers say, I don't comp when I'm out on yard sales and estate sales. I'm comping everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm checking the data to make an informed decision on my purchase.
Right. You
so,
just make it seem like you're giving no money away.
Well, and you don't want another death pile.
Exactly. I mean, their pile is worth money. I just got to get
right.
Well, it's not worth no money just sitting there looking at you.
Right. I mean, you can't make no money if people can't see it.
Right. You gotta touch it.
But I'm a one-man show, man. So
Yeah.
I gotta get to it when I can get to it. But we're gonna get to it. But
right,
it's just when. And one thing I don't want to do as well is get into just keep buying and not being able to list. So I got to balance that out, and that's for like the viewers too. You don't want to get into a habit of buying, and you get sprung on the buying aspect of reselling, and you get lost on the listing of reselling. That can get you in a lot of trouble.
So I just want to answer Buffalo Picker. I want to answer Dawn's question. So you were canceling because you sold the items on a different? No, Dawn. I sold them on eBay, and the buyer, I don't get paid right away. They have a day to pay me. After 2 or 3 days go by and they don't pay me and they're not responding to my messages or eBay's messages for a payment due, that's when I cancel it. I hope that I said that right.
You did.
Yeah, no, I don't ever cancel anything for another platform. Absolutely not. That's not good business.
No,
it's only when I don't get paid and they're not responding as a buyer, they're not responding to eBay or myself for a payment. And this is after 2 to 3, 4 days. 4th day, I'm canceling it on their behalf.
And you got to be careful when you're listing stuff. When you do list your stuff, you got to make sure if it sells, you got to make sure to go back in there and get it off.
What comes off automatically on eBay?
Well, and certain people, sellers, it might not, So You just got to make sure if you put something out there and it sell and you don't have no more, you get it off your stove because you don't want them problems, you know. So
yeah,
that can be
you do. I mean, I have had that glitch that happened with me with eBay. Is I had a very and it going to 0, it stayed at 1, and people kept ordering it. And I'm like, how are they ordering that when I don't have it anymore? Then when I went and looked at the listing, it wasn't going to 0. So you definitely have to go back and check your listing and make sure it's accurate with your inventory. If not, you can get in trouble. And when I say get in trouble is you now got to go find that item to send to that buyer. And if it's a unique item, you probably not gonna find it, you know. And that's gonna be a hit on you if that buyer try to make a big deal about it with eBay.
So Dawn, I want to ask you a question, Dawn. Do you have your store already?
No, she did answer it. She said it's up in here. She has the free account.
She has the basic free. So why are you afraid to go ahead and store or what? Because I think getting a store would be better even if you just putting a few things on there. That's how
she you know.
I was wondering about Buffalo Blicker, who said he got in trouble for canceling. Oh, okay, I understand.
Okay.
Hi, Shelly.
Yeah, so you definitely want to this done, right?
Yeah, Dawn's right.
Don, when you start out, you definitely want to focus on one platform. And
Don.
You know, if you're gonna start out with eBay, just try to focus and master eBay, and then from there you can branch out to other platforms. And like we said, Sunday, you definitely need to come to the show on Sunday. We can give you a lot more information about, you know, your store or getting a store or what you already have going on with eBay right now.
Yeah, try to enhance it and to pick it up a little bit for you. Coming to this workshop we have on Sundays, you will really enjoy it, Don, because I think you're one of the ones that want to get it and get it right.
Right.
She'll do good.
Yeah.
I mean, she's showing up, so that's a good thing.
Right. That's how I feel.
Right. And I mean, she already trying to sell, so that's ready.
I follow her on eBay. She does have a seller. Yeah. I mean, and she has.
So the show is on Sundays at 7:30. Same time we have this show right here, and like I said, we're gonna try to get you the info. Glass City Pictures will get you the info. That's gonna be the thumbnail right there. Yeah. So besides the thrift stores, do y'all do any type of retail arbitrage to list on eBay as well? Or you just try to treat eBay like a big yard sale?
No, if we go out in the stores or we online with stuff. If certain things we can't send to Amazon, they got to go in the eBay store. So we don't play no favoritism. That's how I look at it. It's no favoritism. Whatever we can send to Amazon is going to Amazon. If it's a high-end product we done found at a good deal and we can't send it to Amazon, it's staying here till we be able to sell it on eBay. So, you know, it just, you just got to be able to be balanced in this. If you're going to play both platforms, try to be as balanced as you can. I know Amazon is, you know, the beast of all beasts. Huh?
Do you buy on eBay? Well,
I ain't bought on eBay before. So I'm just saying, just try to be balanced with it, man. You know,
right.
You sell stuff on eBay at a good price, you can get a good deal for and resell it.
Yeah, I mean, I look at eBay like the wild, wild west. You know, Amazon every now and then they'll try to jump in and control the price. You know, try to drive the price down. But eBay is not doing that. eBay leave it up to the sellers. You know, you go out there, if somebody won't buy it for the price you listing it, you know, hey, more power to you. You know, they're not coming in trying to battle you for nothing. that you're trying to sell. You know, all the thing they're trying to do is make sure that you represent a platform as a good seller.
Right.
You know, so that's one thing I like about eBay.
Yeah, and I will say we got started on eBay, so I would never let eBay go, honestly.
Right.
It doesn't matter how many platforms I decide to sell on or try to get rid of things on, flip things, however you want to say it, I will not get rid of eBay. They're good to the seller. They're fair to the seller.
Right.
I just think everything about it is really good.
Right. I think too, it's not as complicated starting on eBay as it is with Amazon.
No.
Amazon Amazon want to find out if you really want to sell. So they're not going to make it easy for you because they want people on their platform that is like diehard resellers.
Yeah.
eBay, on the other hand, they want you to come in and sell, whether it's just a hobby or if you just want to do it on part-time or you just found something you just like, I just want to sell this. You know, they don't care. Long as you come in and you got, you know, good values as a seller, you're not going to come in trying to con somebody or sell somebody some trash. You know, they okay. You know, and I think that's the good thing about eBay for it's like starting up.
Yeah.
Well, eBay also holds not just the sellers accountable; they hold the buyers accountable too. You know what I'm saying? They don't let them get away with some of the stuff that I see Amazon let them get away with.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I kind of like, you know,
complaining. You know, eBay go with the buyer. eBay go buy. I had a few cases where eBay, like, you know, okay, we're gonna side with the buyer, but then when I produce the evidence that they requested, they'll take their decision and then go with me.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with them. They
right.
Trying to steer buyers away, but if you're trying to scam the system, and you've got proof as a seller, eBay is 100% on your side as a seller.
Right.
It's a beautiful platform, honestly. You know, and since we've been doing it, it's been really,
good.
That's how we started. You know, we started with eBay, and it really does good with us. I like it. You
know. So when y'all scale up your business and you get to about 400 or 500 items listed, do y'all see the need to maybe hire a virtual assistant to help you all with your listings?
Well, it was not with her. She feel like she can do it all, you know, which I know she can, honestly.
Right.
And sometimes in my mind, as her working full time and then doing things for us around the house and everything else, what things I can't handle, I feel like we should get a little help. You know what I mean? So we're lacking, and
okay. If I had 500 to 1,000 pieces of inventory on there, and I'm working full time, and I couldn't, possibly yes, but right now, absolutely, I can do it.
Yeah. I'm saying like when you get to that level, I'm saying like you get to the level where you may be like in between what they call an anchor store, you know, and you like, okay, well now I got 1,500 items, you know. And I know I'm not going to stop sourcing. So should we look into getting a VA? Would you be open to that?
Yeah, especially if I'm doing that great. I'm going to be on the beach big time, so somebody's going to need to take care of it.
Yeah.
You know, you sometimes when you get to that stable, you're going to have to get some help. Honestly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I guess the question is when would you consider getting a VA? I think I jumped in and got a VA too early. And not only that, I think I paid the VA a little bit too much money for the work too that she was doing. But you know, I was new to this. It was trial and error. It wasn't, you know, the error wasn't big enough to break my business. But you know, now that I look at it a little differently, I would definitely have to be around 1,000 items before I would look at trying to get a VA for assistance.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
Right. And 1,000 items, you don't have to think about you still running Amazon, so you will really need some help. You know,
yeah.
No other way around it.
Well, not on the other platforms that you.
Yeah, the other platforms you're digging off on. Yeah, not just Amazon, the rest of them too. But I just look at it like this, Buffalo, that long as we keep floating the way we floating, I believe we're going in the right direction. I just hope when people start this, when they start this eBay business, take it totally serious because you can win with it.
You can make money on eBay.
That's what I really want people to get from us, that you can really win. We're not charging you nothing for this. We're not asking for nothing. Thumbs up, like, subscribe. But other than that, this is something that is genuine, and you really can get your money and be happy with doing it.
Right. Let me answer Donna a question. She want to know about virtual assistant. Virtual assistant is basically people that are being hired out of the third world countries to do your listings for you. Mostly are coming from the Philippines and India, places like that. You got several websites on Google that you can search for these people, see their background, look at their resumes, see if they can be a perfect fit for what you're trying to do. Most of them goes from $3 all the way up to $8 an hour, depending on what all you're gonna require them to do. But it's just another way to supplement, your workforce with a basically cheaper labor cost.
They list everything for you and all that, Big Tom?
Yeah, she do my spreadsheet, she do my listing. All the thing I have to do is provide her the photos and the title. And then what she'll do is take the title and try to enhance it with the keywords, and basically do all my listings for me. If she need to create a template, she'll create a template.
Man. Well, how that's been working for you so far?
Well, basically, what I had to end up doing was break the contract with her working full-time for me break the contract with her working part-time for me to now she just do projects. So if I like that spreadsheet for my inventory, she's doing that for me. You get somebody over here to do it, they probably gonna charge you $30 or so. And she's doing it for $6. So, and it's very in-depth, like keep up with the item, how much you paid for it, what's the eBay and PayPal fees, and basically what your return on investment and all that stuff is like calculated on one side. And then you got the grand total by itself showing you like everything that you done sold and how much money you done made. And then at the bottom of the sheet, every time you add a number in that sheet for is basically how much you want to sell it for, it'll calculate down at the bottom telling you that once you get to everything sold, this is how much money you should make.
Okay. Well, we get to that level, we'll definitely be having one.
Yeah.
I want to make sure all our stuff is counted for.
Right. She definitely good with the Google Sheets. So
that's good.
Yeah, so she's doing it. But like I said, once I get it, I'm gonna pass it on. To people that close in the network.
Come to them shows, Don. Come to them shows.
Yeah. So my VA, her name was Will. Well, her name is Will. And her English is excellent. Her English probably better than mine. But she, the thing about her is she trying to make money just like we trying to make money. And I understand and respect that. But when you go into the business of hiring a VA, you got to understand, what is the market value for hiring a VA. If you don't understand the market value, like everything got a price tag on it. And if you don't understand the market value, they're going to throw some numbers at you. And next thing you know, you're going to find out you're the only one paying that VA that amount of money. And everybody else getting the same type of work and paying less amount of money. So you don't want to get caught up in that. You definitely want to do your market research before you hire a VA. All of them got expert resumes. So You can't go by the resume. You're gonna have to sit down and do a virtual interview with them.
Gotcha.
You know, and that's how you're gonna be able to determine, because, like I said, all of them got immaculate resume. All of them got 4-year degrees. Some got masters, but sitting down and asking the prudent questions is what's going to determine whether or not you get a good VA or a bad VA.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good information to know.
So, Don, do you have any more questions right now?
Oh, she gets it now. Thanks.
Okay. All right, good. So, I think that we did a pretty good job of covering some talking points on this show about things that you would need to know in reselling for eBay. Glass City Pickers, do y'all have anything else you want to add?
I just want to know, Dawn said, what about shipping? She wants to know about shipping.
Can she be a little bit more specific? What
you ship? What do you want to know, Dawn?
Well, you was asking. We got a lot of things going on right now, man. We're trying to make some stuff really happen around here for the Glass City Pickers. We ready to go on us an adventure to get us a pallet coming up soon.
Wait,
we trying to
get supplies.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so and Count, you hold your thought for a second. Let me answer this right here. Yeah. Don, you can get all your supplies from USPS when it comes to boxes. They are free. You just have to sign up on the USPS website and go to their boxes, and then you pick out the sizes you want that doesn't have a price tag on the bottom, and they'll send you as many as you request. Now, for as bubble wrap and tape and stuff like that, I use a company called Uline. To me, they have the most competitive prices. I mean, but you can go to eBay and Amazon and order your supplies as well. I mean, they have a competitive price, but Uline, that's basically their business. Their business model is to ship out office supplies and stuff like that. So I use them and I get a good price with them. And if you buy so much, they discount down on your items. So look into Uline, which is that's it, right? Uline, look into that company and look at what eBay, compared to what eBay and Amazon has to offer as well. And that's how you could determine. But for as the boxes go, you can get the free boxes from USPS, and you can basically resize those boxes or do whatever you need to do with those boxes in order to ship out an item. So if they send you a box and it doesn't fit what you're trying to do, you can cut it down to make it fit, and USPS is okay with that. So go ahead, Count.
Well, only thing I was saying is I was just thinking about the stores, and eBay is a priority right now because we really want eBay to flourish more, just like Amazon has flourished this year for us. And I'm looking forward to a couple of next little moves we're trying to make to build this store up like I think it can be, like we both think it can be. Because I believe if we do 20 items listing every 3 days, I say that. If we can do that,
better.
If we can do that, if we can do that, I honestly believe that we'll take a real good leap somewhere. So we try to get everything, man. I'm getting on later on this evening, and I'm going on some websites trying to find some goodies this evening to see what we can come up with. And if they can go to Amazon, they go on Amazon. But I don't mind them being here going to eBay either.
I like my eBay store.
Yeah, Don, I do a little bit of both. Sometimes I charge shipping, sometimes I offer free shipping, but rest assured, the free shipping, the shipping is already calculated into the price. I offer the free shipping, but it's already calculated into the price. So basically it's not free shipping, but that's the way I'm promoting it as free shipping.
And I charge. I only have a couple items that I offer free shipping. Other than that, I charge shipping.
Right. So just wanted to make sure she understood the free shipping. The free shipping is advertised as free shipping, but the shipping cost has already been calculated into the price.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if you want 20 for something, it's going to be $7.40 to ship it. You're going to add that in there.
Right. Yeah. So, so y'all, do you all have anything else that y'all want to add?
No, just thank you everyone for coming and listening to us. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Chris does.
We got something else coming. This relieve.
Oh, they said it's anything to say.
We got something else coming.
Yeah, I think next week's show we'll start talking a little bit about liquidation as well.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
We're gonna get into some real stuff with y'all.
Okay, so I want to thank everybody for coming out to the show with Buffalo Pickers and Glass City Pickers. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. And like we have said so many times before, we're not charging anybody for this content. We're not trying to sell no ebooks. We're just trying to tell you all what we do on a regular basis with this resale game. So continue to come and hopefully we can provide you all with good content. And again, like and subscribe. Thank you for your support. See you on the next show.
Peace.
Bye, everybody.